Yo. How's it been, dudes? Bruh, but as for every time I'm launching Firefox, it has a new update. Coincidentally, well, whenever I stream though. Insanity. Insanity. Alright, do I really want to be funny today? If yes, I need a funny playlist. There it is. Okay. Wait, what? So you're telling me I had my own companion equipped and yet? What do I see? I've seen my cat. Like recently. No way, man. Weird. Alright, anyway. Is there anything I can... Or rather, anything I want to do with my companion? Not yet. As always, let's check the syndicates. Oh my Coomers, man. Oh, mutagen mass. Finally. Am I tripping? Or is that... In fact, a mutagen mass? No way. No way, man. Wait, survival? Really? For a second I was afraid. Not that I will need to do the survival. At the same time I have defense. Monkey. Monkey? Why monkey? Why monkey? Oh yeah. Some monkeys today. In which mission? I should avoid it at all costs. How this? But yeah. All right. I gotta do something with those Ember Archon shards because I really I don't need that much constant speed. And ironically, my energy is non-existent in this build for some reason. Do I not have Arcane? Or like what? No, I do. Your background look like a red club. Zero idea. But let's start this room. Kinda looks better than the default one, just because of the colors. Dude, this color scheme kinda reminds me of the Saints Row at this point, isn't it? Why purple though? I don't know. Could not see a better color. I tried few, but like ultimately does it even matter? I mean, if it looks okay, no, that's good. Because to make this room to look really beautiful, you need to invest a lot. Do I want to? I don't know. Mobile defense, man. Wait, what? Right, it was just defense a few seconds ago. What the prick? Okay. Change of plans, Thanos. do I want to maybe go with how is called Mirage? Let's try. As you have done a bit of a bunch of passion framing. Yeah, it looks a little bit more like a bunny, you know. It was the only reason why I bought those ears on her. Otherwise, I would skip this decoration whatsoever. Swap. Praedos. Guys, do you have Praedos? Beautiful, beautiful melee if you just want sprint speed. And nothing else. Exterminate. Mutagen mass. Once in a while, we have it. Dude, whenever you see the mutagen mass mission, you probably gotta do this. Put on the fear ephemera to make it look more like a bunny. I'm not sure if there's an ephemera like that though. I have never seen. Okay. Where are my enemies point out? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. There's one, I don't know the name though. Bad, very bad. We need names. We need names, 100%. The more names, the better it is. We gotta explore every possible option. Because I don't remember such an ephemera. If I'm gonna be real. Dude, I like this. I like this funny build. It's already over, by the way. Nice. No, not that bad. But I was kind of lucky. It's been only like 120 kills. I've been getting lucky with knockabouts and got the blueprint and Nero. Oh man, don't tell this to the Napyro. Otherwise, you are gonna make him too happy for you. Okay, we've done this mission in a minute and 15 seconds with Mirage. Let's see if Titania will do a little bit better. I think she will. I got a few questions though. If those questions are regarding the Noko, not sure if I will be able to answer because I have the idea how to build him. But if not, I'm listening. Like, if I'm efficient, I can do a solo bounty in about 10 minutes. Is it the most optimal? Which bounty are we talking about? If you do it faster than with the team, it's probably better, of course. Nightcap in 10 minutes? It's, well, you could do this faster. At least 5 minutes. I would even say in a squad you most likely are supposed to get 8 minutes on average. If team is not sucking that much. So for you it would be probably better to play in a team, just compare. Because the speed is everything, after all. Like, what's the point? Why would you want to play solo? Oh, Piggy? Okay, whatever. Can't really find a good team. So, do you mean usually when you play in a team, you play for a longer amount of time? If yes, then it's probably to go solo, of course, yeah. Plus, it's at least for me, it's a little bit easier to go solo, especially considering that there are gonna be less requirements. Don't like the underground gameplay. I would recommend you to do Steel Path version, because usually people in the Steel Path they know what to do. In the steel path, there are less players that would be newbies. Yeah, of course, they would not always do the secondary objective, which is kinda... Oh my god. I was faster in my Mirage build? What? No way. It's a trade-off, like... Sometimes if you play in a squad, you won't be able to complete the secondary objective because someone will fuck up. But ultimately, you are supposed to do it a little bit better. A little bit faster in the steel path version. But I haven't really seen that many problems. Like one way or another. If you are playing in a team, I think it's supposed to take you something about 10 minutes too, if the team is like not really that professional or efficient. If you have a better build, I'm telling you, you can do this minimum at minute 6, like another day, like 2 days ago, somewhere. Oh shit, mobile defense mission. Not it. Like few days ago, I've been playing with who was I playing with? I think that was Mike, yeah? Like we did the night cap steel path in 6 minutes, 6, 7. And that was 2 of us, with me being the DPS for the most time. So if I would be solo, if everything would be good, you could probably complete this in 4 to 5 minutes. So like if you can run solo, man, that would be nice. Oh shit, it's wrong build. Abort? Should probably swap the builds. I think I will use this this more overall. 10 minutes is honestly not that good, I would say. Either way. Okay, repeat. But I mean, if your team will do the mission in like 15 minutes and you able to do this in 10, I would say that's a W. A fattest W. Dude, holy fuck. I kinda like it, not gonna lie. Actually, although I don't really need another cast speed. Let's be real. Dude, this piggy, I swear. When back on screens, it is kinda unusual. Bacon should not be screaming. At least in my opinion. Oh wait, What do you mean? What do you mean that was a trap? What do you freaking mean? I'm stuck. Man, how? How? Just how? How I was stuck? Like that. It's insanity. Those little moments when you get stuck between the stair and the wall, man. You're kind of questioning yourself, how did that happen? How could that potentially happen? Like, the place is so narrow for you to fit in, and yet... It's insanity. It's insanity. Alright, so... Next. Invasion. Mobile defense. Oh. Oh. Man. I swear. Excavation. If this mobile defense will require me to complete 3 terminals, I'm done with it. I'm done. No, I'm not gonna be doing freaking 6-minute mission. Nah, fuck. For the mutagen mass. No. I'll rather wait 12 hours than to play freaking mobile defense mission. No. I'll save my sanity points. Okay, potentially I can just play the circuit just to reset my options. I have Stalker and a weapon of a kind, which will allow me to do some damage to survive the first round, whatever it would be. So let's see. Oh man. Alrighty, so do I have something interesting? Let me see. Preferably with the damage. A little bit of grit. A little bit of status. Maybe it's okay. Can't say. If this is gonna be extermination mission, I am gonna be deeply fucked. That's for sure. Silence? Oh my god. Okay, give me the fold. Don't forget to collect your wheat daily. Eventually, it will pay off. You can just collect it and abort the whole mission, and it's gonna be saved. So what's this? Ah, void food. Okay, not the worst. It is doable. Although not the fastest mission. I wonder if I abort the mission right now and enter it once again. Am I gonna get a better mission? I mean, do you even have a better mission at this point? This mission is kinda chill. Not much to worry about. Like, for example, extermination mission would be even worse. Because my ability to kill opponents is not yet present with this weapons choice. So of course I do some damage, but it's not much. So like I would not say that this task is gonna be that hard for me. Yeah, it will take some time, but believe me, maybe it's not the worst. Hard to say if there's a bad mission. When you have Stalker and that is so a decent weapon. Also depends on the mission. You just did one in 8 minutes. In the circuit? Or are you still talking about the Noko missions? Yeah, like, what incarnates are you getting? I am honestly playing not for incarnate. I'm getting garbage incarnates because all those incarnates that are good, I already got them. So, the only reason for me to play the circuit now is because there is a 3-day affinity booster that I wanna get on the tier 6, I think. So yeah, I kinda need it to level up some stuff. Talking about the net cap, I see. I mean, 8 minutes, it's okay, it's okay, it's minimum, I would even say. So we should aim for. It's a bare minimum. I think you should do this with the team in 8 minutes. Got the chances to just system left W. I need both Arcana Stored and Autoxy, real good ones. Yep, they're the best. Yeah, and I you know why I think I 1, 2, 3 man can't speak. And you know why I need my affinity booster? Exactly, man. To level freaking up my Torrid and Cannon to install few formas. Because leveling up your gear without affinity booster, oh man, it's just not it. Plus, next week is gonna bring you booster in Cannon, yeah? So we are eating well. We are eating well, man. Okay, get me out. Okay. Please give me Misa, please give me Misa. Misa, give me Misa. 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 Misa? 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 Fuck my life. At least I have Kuvanuker as my weapon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the video for the first time ever. I hope you are not looking to craft every possible Incarnon, because this is gonna require you too much time. Too much time to complete, man. This is like the worst game mode. The circuit is. 3-day affinity booster, man. That's what I wanna get. Oh my guys. What's up, Jackie? How's your little vacation? Okay, it seems like Nova, Uriel, Valkyr, Guillermo, Uriel, Nova. Zero idea what I wanna play to skip this rotation. Bitch, I wanna make a nice build with Dual Tox and Irelia Prime. Why Irelia? Does the Irelia have some abilities that amplify her damage with pistols or like weapons at all? Noob Gamer Island or Noob Gamer Slant, yeah, Slant 69. Question though, do you play Loki? I played him a few times when I needed to unlock my Riven mod. And the Riven mod challenge required me to latch on the wall. And Loki, man, it was brilliant warfare for that. Right, take that Torrid in Cannon. Yep. It's freaking a must. Okay, I have zero idea about those guys. But I will take whatever. There is like secondary gun platform. Oh wait, yeah. Are you in steel path? Yep, I am. But I am just trying to find Misa. I'm just completing one round and I'm leaving to reset my pool. Oh, fuck. Survival. I am a lucky man. Well, I feel sorry. How's been, man? How's been? Playing an outdated Warframe. It's like playing Oberon or Trinity nowadays. Like, of course you can play it, but there are better options. Back in the days I played a lot of Limbo though, but Limbo right now is also very bad. This line, everyone here hates Loki. I would like to believe my chatters. My chatters, they're the best. Okay, main 7 real. Same as Excalibur mains, I think. There are a few. Yep, I'm one, and probably he's the best frame for level cap. Well, not sure about level cap, no. I think every warframe can beat level cap with a decent weapon. That will work from the condition overload. Very clever, but my Loki does more damage, so it's alright. Well. Considering that Loki doesn't even have that much damage on its own, as far as I remember. Have you damaged the opponents with the help of the decoy build? That would be a weird decision though. Because decoy build, yeah, it's fun, but come on, man. If you end up getting missile, invite me so I can get closer to the incarnates. Aha, I see. You wanna leech a bit. I see. But we will see. I thought it can be really good though. I didn't. What makes it good? Because I just don't know. Outside of the decoy builds, I have zero knowledge. If the Loki has some damage. Okay, what do I need to press to charge my my ultimate? What button? 3 kind of works. I press 3 and my bar started to charge. Feels brilliant. If I press it again, yep, it charges again. Not bad, man. Okay, let's see what the damage is gonna be done. Bruh, what is this damage? It's brutal. It's brutal damage. The damage of the ultimate, the Uriel, I swear, man. Even in default loadout, it's just holy freak, man. What was that? They just got deleted. Lucky plus nourish can do level up, so it is good, man. You can say that every warframe can do level cap if it's gonna have invisibility, because if you don't die, that means you'll be able to do this, no? Like you just need to strip armor of the enemies, then you need to apply viral, and pretty much you're done. Dudes, I kinda feel horny to make an Uriel at this point, with the max range and so on. I should have checked how much time it required for me to complete the last objective, because I could probably abandon the mission and just get rid of the survival mission, because 5 minutes, man, what are we talking about? Wasting 5 minutes to reset the circuit? Come on, man. I think there are better missions, 100%. Yeah, next time I gotta do this. Bro, what do you mean I'm gonna charge? Alright, that's better. Nice. I'm out. Also, today I got another resource drop chance booster from my login screen. Man, the game just feeds me boosters like it's nothing. Any booster but the one I need. Misa. I say. Misa and get Trinity. And then Stalker. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute, and that's cute, yeah, 100%. Right, so Stalker. Easy choice. Okay, what about my weapons? I've seen Arcaplasma, yeah? Yeah. If you want to reset the circuit, you need to finish one mission? Yep, that's sufficient. You can do one mission and you can extract. Or, if you did 1 hour of circuit, and you wanna save your warframe because the rotation is not gonna be changed, you can fail next mission, and so the roster of the warframes and weapons is gonna be absolutely the same, as far as I noticed. Ah, no, wait. Don't tell me it's defense. Is it? Is it worth? Gotta check. Time. 1 minute. Let's see. No, it's too slow. It's too slow. It's too slow. I gotta reset the mission. It's even worse than exterminate. At this point, probably it's better to take Trinity. Because at least I will be able to strip their armor. Oh my god, I gotta chill, I gotta drink my tea. Juicy. Delicious. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Let's go. Round number 2. Make it be something useful. Also, I gotta buy another skin on Trinity. It's just Prime version. It's not it. I swear. Oh man, no, it's supposed to be ideal mission for Trinity, no? Because they are not gonna be able to do damage to me at all. And it's beautiful. I can just gather them at this point. Just listen closely. When you do this mission, you can gather them close to the point, so they're gonna be killed by you through an ample. And this way you will be able to do an ample and at the same time kill the boys. First that until you get Misa. Pretty much, I think, yeah. Or maybe something else that is gonna be useful. I just need something that I will be able to do damage with, and that's basically it. And Misa is literally one of the perfect warframes that can do this task. Hildren would be another, but out of those warframes that can do damage in a large area, I have only Misa. So my Sevacot is not really ready for this, sadly. It doesn't have the damage I need yet. I could join also, but for mobile or a laptop, it will be hard for me. I pretty much appreciate if you can help me. I mean, I don't really mind people in my squad, but you guys will need to contribute to the main objectives to the best of your abilities. Because usually I like to do the circuit alone because you need to waste less time on that than if you do this in a group. Like sometimes some missions they do not matter if you do this in a squad, but some other missions, like for example this one, it's much faster if you're doing it alone. Oh, bruh. Of course, if I will be having damage of some kind to clear the area, for example, is missing. No, yeah, I'm just doing alchemy right now. From home for a week, I not seeing this time. Yeah, I know. You told me about this the last day. Dude, am I so unlucky or not? Ah, finally. The cold element. Started the weekly thing for this week. There are a lot of weekly things for this week, especially that counts for the Eidolon. Man, I was so happy to discover that Nightwave this week has an Eidolon mission. Stacked. Yeah, it's always nice when it's a new week. We finally have something to do. Go do the most. Yeah, and I'm PC-less. Don't worry, man, don't worry. This week it is gonna return eventually. Next week is also good. Am I blunt or they just don't spawn the elements? I think they don't. Yeah, portable PC. Yeah. That's called a mobile device, yeah? Vaults? Do you mean with the help of Dragon Keys? Bro, this reload speed on Arcaplasma, I freaking can't. I freaking can't, man. What is this reload speed? Now I understand what's my problem on this mission. It takes me 2 seconds to reload. And I blow up my load pretty much in 5 seconds. Amazing. It works like shit if you don't have a flagship phone or gaming one. But at least they can say that they have a mobile port. Yikes, man, yikes. Finally. 7 minutes. How about a laptop? I mean, laptop is supposed to be decent too, as far as I know. I mean, not mean, but at least average. Do you have specs that Pablo plays on? because he's also plays it from the laptop sometimes. Fucking hell, man. Ah. What can be better? Yeah, than not getting me some. Maybe getting 0 warframes to play us. And 0 weapons to do damage with. Yep, at this point, it's gonna be exactly like that. Nah, I gotta play something else, I feel like. But storage laptop, if I play too much Warframe, it will melt. Just don't play on your bed. We gotta continue. I mean, we gotta save the temperature. We gotta allow the airflow. 100%. Don't give up. Yeah, the missile is gonna be our next attempt, no? Yeah. But I mean, what am I gonna be doing the damage with right now? If I not 9% of gamblers quit just before hitting big. 99, man, not 90. And this last 1% is it's the casino owners, yeah. Harrow, maybe Harrow. What ability Harrow has? Allies with energy force, absorb all damage and convert critical. What? Duration is so bullshit. Granel. Valkyr. Huh. Ah, this is gonna be a pain. We come to my parents in love for a while. My wife has some really big health issues and now we need to investigate them. So that's why I'm away for a while. Oh man, I thought you were just visiting your wife's parents. Apparently it's a little bit more complicated. Shit, man. Or do I take Atrax? Where's the weapon? Soma? Ah, there it is. Oh my god, I have skin? No way. Critical chance stacks with combo multiplier. But I don't really have damage. I mean, I have some crit, but like they have so much armor that doesn't matter. She was close to dying 3 days ago, like no bullshit. Bruh, what happened? It's freaking scary. Primary to cast sliding. So we're gonna get a bigger influx of Destiny players and more players begging raids in Warframe because, you know, Destiny. Nah, I would not say so. Left man, support system. It's survival. -5 minutes. No. I think Destiny is a completely different game than Warframe is. In my opinion, Destiny players, they are not really gonna like it. It's more about grind, the mindless grind, than the Destiny was. Destiny like had some story progress at least, more than Warframe does. Recent Warframe won't work that great, yeah, because Destiny is basically built around the raids, and Warframe built around our own grind. That's it. Let's change the fact Destiny players without Warframe used to have them. Now don't. So they want it now. I'm pretty sure those raids that we had, they were kinda shit. Especially if you will compare them raids of the Destiny. Oh, I got survival again, man. What are the odds? It's fair. Okay, freak this shit. I don't have weapon. I don't have warframe to complete the round with. I'm not gonna be playing it. Like the rotation is still gonna be changing in like 31 minutes, so I can just do something else. Nether Cell, for example. Titanium. You know, warframe raids are basically a worse version of EDA. Can you call Archimedes to be a raid? It's not even close. It's not even close. It's just another sortie, man, at this point. That just maybe a tiny bit harder because of the modifiers. But it's not even close to the Destiny raids. The level of effort the Destiny developers put into raids, it's not even close, man. Oh, wait, it's not it. I need another planet. Just dangerously close to having a save A. And this could happen again anytime. Save A. Let me Google. Cerebrovascular accident, universally known as a stroke. Oh man, it's fucked. Because once it happens, it's pretty much you cannot really do much, and the worst is that second stroke is more likely to happen. So from this point onwards, you gotta be really careful. But this is mostly dependent on her to take care of her life at this point, to not do stupid things at this point that would ruin the health any further. Because I knew some relatives of mine that even though they had a stroke, they continued to live as they did before that to get a second stroke. They absolutely didn't care that they had it before, and after they would miraculously recover after second, they would do the same mistakes to get a third, and that would be GG. That's that thing can fuck up your life, get your blast and things. Yep. And the more you get it, the worse it is. That is, it's going to be the last stroke in your life. If they implement a race, many solo job players will get shafted, especially in Europe. Those raids that we had, did they require to play in a squad, or could you play solo? I don't know, had it last year. Now she's paralyzed from neck to down. Yeah. Same for me. But like a decade ago. Bro, I already got other parts of Nocco. Oh, nice. You gotta build him us up. Because this boy, it's gonna carry him. Tack farm. And I started farming yesterday. Tell Don Empire about this, man. He's gonna be so happy with his 50 or so attempts of farming Nocco. Raids are from MMO, so yeah, no solo. Man, for a Warframe player not to be able to play solo, that's a shame. Because usually Warframe players, they're kind of used to that and they can complete the tasks solo. I mean, at least those guys who actually can complete them solo, they would like to have an option. And I started farming yesterday. Need well-coordinated squads with good comps. Oh, bruh, get on a good comp. But I mean, clans usually would be happy because it's easier to hire yourself members in your own clan, I guess. Super close, but it wasn't a full stroke. Super close. I mean, how could it be super close, but it was not a stroke? Like, if you had a stroke, you had a stroke. Then she experienced something else, of course, that can potentially lead to the stroke. But it's still fucked up. It's fucked up, and sorry. That's happened to your girlfriend. I mean, wife. Napara really got the middle finger from Jesus. Yeah, it's like me with how it's called, the citrine, yeah. Oh, what, that knock is so bad? Yeah, you would also want to real too. It's also good. Another cool game slightly similar to Destiny and warf is Helldivers. Yeah, but Helldivers they kind of fucked up, and now they fucked up to that extent that no one almost plays this game anymore, especially after they trick that they. To all those PC players who bought the game, they made it impossible to play by requiring a player to tie his like Xbox account to the game, and that was a requirement at some point. So PC players literally could not play it. After that big scandal, man, Helldivers went downhill. I played a bit and it seemed nice, but apparently the devs fucked up. Yep. And they're keeping up. Fucking up. Yeah, they keep it. They went from a hype to freaking destroyed reputation. I mean, it was, but it wasn't affected her in her life anyway. I bet it affected her life. I bet it did. You were just lucky it wasn't shown as hard, as we both know. But in future it would be fatal or close to fatal. And I will get another job to help her chill out. Cast wife is the most stressed person I know. That was cool, but not really like Warframe or Destiny 2. I mean, so far as I have seen from the Helldivers, there's no story, it's just raw gameplay, raw survival gameplay, and after a few rounds you will just get bored of it. You cannot really play it that many times. Well, I missed, who got a stroke? Oh man, Jake's wife. So that's why he's outside of his home for this week. At least this week. Search terminal. Right. Let's change the subject. Exactly, man. We need to talk about the Destiny situation, because that's fine that even the Destiny developers were surprised that the project is gonna be closing. The publishers just decided everyone to surprise. You know, so it was funny. It's like, imagine D gonna announce, guys, officially the next day we are gonna be out of beta. Warframe is gonna be released. And then imagine Warframe community like, what? No way. What are we gonna be doing? This is so normal today. These companies want to keep their secrets in America, so they like say it last. Manga deserves a lot of this. They don't respect their players' wallets. I mean, if the players don't respect their wallets, then Bungie does what they can to collect the money. I mean, you just need to vote with your wallet after all. And Destiny players just failed, I think. Wait, if I... Nah, I cannot use my core member. Shit. That would be too good. Just all this, they don't respect their wallets, yeah. They don't make changes in their live service with Destiny 3. Will be another slop. They are not gonna be releasing it. No one said, no one ever said that they're gonna be releasing the third. It's gonna be just, it's gonna be GG. Whatsoever. There's a petition. Who cares about petition, man? They're not a government organization, man. Petition means nothing to them. Bruh. Like, it's funny how people think that petition can change anything. Like, come on. It's like just a piece of paper at this point. That has nothing to do with the decisions that the developers make. I thought they announced the third game, my bad. As far as I have heard, they didn't. Wait, what? Ah, there it is. I don't know, follow them, so for obvious reasons. As far as I can see, from you guys at least, Bungie has a reputation something about the level of Electronic Arts, which is understandable. Or Ubisoft maybe? All those shitty companies that put too much stuff that requires you to spend money on absolutely zero reason. I hate when corporations just do things because they're greedy. That's what happens when business comes into gaming service. Like back in the days before business would get into the gaming industry, we would get so many good games. But nowadays, it's different. It's just populated with this greedy strategies to just suck your money constantly without even giving you the content to play with. That would keep you engaged in. It's disgusting. Ubisoft is another slop company. They were cool in the past, but not in the recent years. You know, whenever main developers of the company live in it, it's you can say it's gonna be a different company at that point. Because when the founders of the company they're living for like another opportunity, it's not gonna be the same company anymore. Plus, like I also don't understand those like Electronic Arts or who's creating this football game slop. FIFA, it's Electronic Arts, yeah. Dude, imagine releasing the same game over and over again without any adjustments, basically. Maybe a few more teams and call it a new game. A fucking shame. I'm surprised that it's allowed. Original sale of EA, we will make games as art, yeah. Yeah, bro, yeah. It's like believing it to a politician. Just imagine. They, in fact, act like they are politicians. Act and say. Hence, you cannot believe a single word. Later he became CEO of 3DO. Bought back his OG company and fired. Don't remember 3DO company. But anyway. Like at this point, we are most likely to see those good games being produced by indie developers than the big corporations. Okay. Need to be careful. Moderately. Okay. Ah, whew, okay. I got it. Yeah, fired their own old CEO, founded company. How much they cared about their legacy, just money. I mean, bruh. I'm pretty sure it happened that EA lost a long time ago. Lost their head a long time ago. So where they're firing is a secondary matter at this point. Yo, most I'm surprised that a drone disrupted me on the once. Hey, developers now don't care about making good games. They just want to check boxes and do the same shit to games over and over again because it works. Because it works, sadly. If that wouldn't, guess what? That wouldn't. Wait, no way, man, no way. No freaking way. No, what do you mean you disappeared? No! No! You are kidding me! I did mission, and because I did mission, every enemy on the map disappeared. I could not revive myself. No! What do you mean? It's the most unluckiest thing I could end up in. I was one enemy away from reviving myself. Dudes. Oh my god. I like completed the mission accidentally because I also killed the enemies. Then I was looking on the map and every red dot disappeared. Yeah, developers nowadays just do the same stuff. Yeah. I don't know why people buy this shit when it's clearly a slope, like every Ubisoft's game. Especially those new Assassin's Creeds. I mean, at least Assassin's Creed it's like could potentially be a decent game if you don't like complete every side objective. But of course, only like the first parts they're really good, I think, because I don't play anything else. But usually when I play those or I see those new titles, it feels like their storyline is made by AI. I don't know. It's so not engaging to read the story, to follow the characters. It's insane. No originality. Yeah, just slope. That's why the games are blooming and get better rated than done AI games. Because they also can take the budget and make a better game because they don't need to overpay their developers like a AI studio would do. You know, It's probably not like the game. Mostly, it's not that expensive to create, as far as I remember. But the amount of the salary you gotta pay to the CEO of the company, and the amount of the advertisement of the game that also takes a chunk away from the budget, makes no good for a game. That's why indie developers are a little bit better on that side, because their budget mostly goes to game development. I think that makes sense. Man, I'm this man. No way. Just no way. Okay, I think I can just maybe get my Oberon or Trinity and never die. Does it sound good? Who's my companion? Useless will profiler. Basically around 40 to 50% of game budget is just paying off shareholders, yeah? Meanwhile, there's like pretty much few developers that works for this exact game, yeah? And they are underpaid, they are overworking, and so and so. And at the end, we are just getting the product that is not ready yet for the release, but the company still forces you to release it because like they say that the game is gonna be released like by the end of this year, so we gotta release it no matter what, even if it's gonna be a buggy mess. We still gotta do this. $40 of $80 game is just paying off the shareholders. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so what's my plan? Burst on. I have burst on. I can use also Toxicist. Do I need? Nah, I don't not really need. Let's rather take the nuker for a primer. Great. Is this a primer? You can use the word shit we're in safe space here. Me? Me? Of course I can. But maybe I sometimes just decide not to. Have you guys saw that mixtape game that has written gem against all the reviews, but players give it only one? Oh man. I never believe those shitty. Do you feel it? Game journalists, they're even if they in fact do like game, that doesn't mean you will like it anyway. Also, when I see those ratings, like 9 game journalists gave the rating something about like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and you are hearing you're seeing them for the first time, you are like, man, okay, why should I care? It's like so obvious that they have bought their views. It's not even funny. Fuck firm. Just remember to pray to someone else when you give him Kuva to roll your events. I did not. That's why I wasted 300k Kuva recently for my booster event, and I couldn't get myself a decent roll, a gold roll. That was disgusting. How do you properly pray? Tell me. Maybe I just don't know the basics. Who's held every second kill in Nestor Stove? Oh man, I'm Trinity. What are you talking about? Alright. Holy. I lost my health kinda quickly. Didn't I? Oh, rather shield. Okay. Just look at the health bar time to time, and you're gonna be Gucci. Where should I go? Let's go this side. I feel like I need to go towards yeah, towards left. By the way, streamer learned like a week ago that there is a Sapphire Amadeus living in his mouse station. Yeah. Because who would ever know that this is a cephalon? That look like a typical icon. That would indicate a Riven mod. How the fuck did he die? He was full HP and then in the next second he just died. What the hell? But still, there, like, how do we properly pray to this guy to get ourselves a decent Riven mod? That's the question to be answered. Right. I have zero idea where do I go. Also my energy. My energy was drained kinda hard. Oh, I might see something. Oh, yep, probably this room. I'll enter the game. See you later. See ya, JK. Get something good that already didn't count on, for example. Fire. Okay, that might be a problem to find the room I'm required. Wait. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Yes, you are. Let's do something else. I'm dying from cringe. Bro, what skin is that for Trinity? It's her prime skin. Yeah, I know it's ugly. We can do nothing because I don't play her often. Defense, mobile defense, assassination. Oh, doesn't look that bad. Siren, maybe. Let's try to play sorting to chill. Relax. After all, we don't need to try hard that much, do we? Alright. Okay, the target. What do we have in our team? Most I should have used my miss at this point. But we'll see how Siren's gonna do. I guess we've got Tordin Karn's Siren Prime set and 3 30 days resource boosters. Man, definitely not me. Tell me who. I'm clueless. But if you would also get the Toxicist, oh man, you would be victorious, wouldn't you? Yo, I just noticed, because the sortie limits my energy pool, also means that I'm not gonna be able to use my freaking everything. It's so dumb, man. I don't look at the modifiers. Man, I swear, this day game tries to cuck me in every possible way. It's insane. You're launching Nether Cell? You're being fucked by in a way that you cannot navigate the mission's objective. Or rather, you're just dying in the most unluckiest way possible. And then you're launching sortie, and what do you get? Oh no, before that. You're resetting the circuit, and you have zero warframes to play it with. Speaking of Trinity, I need to do that secret tank boss fight sometime. Secret tank boss fight sometime. In the Hex? But do you really need to? Because you kind of don't really get anything out of that other than the maybe glyph and decorative thing on your orbiter. It's mostly not even required that much. Plus, same secret fight also is possible if you will go for the Captain War. Captain War also has a secret mechanic that you can activate, like the tank does. But honestly, those bosses, as far as I remember, they are literally they're just for the challenge, for the most part. It's like with the guilty. You don't even get anything, pretty much. And this is sad, especially with Guilty. Consider that the artifact farm is so slow that it's just too sad to farm. No resource booster boost crowd, yes. Resource pickup booster boosts this. It boosts a lot of things, especially if you're farming the Fortune Syndicate. You can boost steroids that you can sell for like 12k reputation. And your dog also can boost them if you will be lucky enough. So in like one orb kill, you will be set for a week. Or no, 12k. I mean, it depends. It depends on your amount of the reputation that you can get. Time for more assassination. What can you get from the Murmur assassination? Is there something like useful there? So I do not really remember. I haven't really farmed it. I think about substituting my knockout. Man, how could you? Why? Don't you feel like you want to max him out? What the hell? Napire's coolman noises, it was not convincing enough for you to max him? Come on, man. I do not invest for forma on non-prime frame. I already need 100 formers for other stuff, XD. Classic. But if said Wolfram is not gonna be having his prime version, will you? Like Uriel, for example. I think Uriel is not supposed to have prime version. But I think this is supposed to be impossible. If he's not gonna be having the prime version, it's probably gonna be the first Wolfram ever to not have such. I'm gonna substitute Noko for sure. I mean, I substituted my first Noko too, so... Same for me, I don't really want to invest Formas into regular frame, but at the same time, regular frame, it's not a big difference between the regular and the primed. It's like plus 25 shields, yeah? Come on, man. said that Uriel Prime is gonna be a thing. I mean, opinions vary, man. Opinions vary. Some say that he's gonna have in Prime. Some say he's not gonna be. I personally think that it's kind of logical for Warframe to have a Prime version because it's how it is in the Warframe. Like every Warframe eventually gets Prime version, so Uriel should not be an exception for that. But some people think that it would contradict to his story, and so and so. So might not be sure. They already thought of that. Don't really need to care about it anymore. I don't want to invest for my Jade though. Why? Why Jade though? This thing I do not understand, because I do not really consider Jade to be a strong Warframe. I mean, of course, every Warframe is strong, like, don't get me wrong, but some Warframes are stronger, ultimately. Oh my god, it says our more. This is not fire inside my S. No. Is Jade good for meta arbitration? I cannot say because I don't play it, but as far as I remember from watching a guide about the meta arbitration, Jade is not used there. Wisp, I do remember. Sarin, I do remember. Who else? Like, I don't remember the Jade. No, that's one thing. I lost. I literally have a Prime version because Lost got tired of breaking balls to make him Prime, so he made himself Prime. Wait, does Laos have a regular version? I kinda don't remember. Wait, does he have a regular version? That's a freaking question that I am about to discard the answer for. Yeah, he has a best version, what the hell? That's weird. Because that would be funny if this guy, because like lore said that he primed himself, yeah? But that would be funny if we would have only primed version of this exact Warframe. Which means whatever is said in the lore that doesn't require to stay that way for eternity. Like, means Uriel eventually will get a primed version. Hey, I still suck too. No one gets good at Warframe, we just get a little better each time we boot up. Yeah, bruh. We just get a little bit better step by step by completing our Warframes, by installing few more formats and so and so and so. But if you ask me how to build up a melee weapon, I will answer, hell I know. So I don't play a melee weapon a single time in my life. But now it actually makes sense because Incarnals and so, they're so OP. I just need a little bit more mutagen mass to build my Icors. Oh, this is Alchemist. So Lost can like make primed version of Warframes, so they have lower excuses. In fact, yeah. Now I know the reason to excuse Prime Uriel. Now I understand, man. Now I understand. So, confirmed, Uriel will have a Prime one day. Man, recently there's been so many juicy Warframes that I would want to get primed versions of. But at the same time I understand that this is not gonna be anytime soon, which is kinda sad. Not to mention, they will also mention that he had like a mini version of himself, follow him. So Uriel can be like one of Rose followers. Uriel Prime is actual Rose. Followers. Not to mention that he had so many followers that some of his followers became his ghosts warriors, yeah? His demons. He probably could also mean that. Right, next mission is assassination. Guys, do you like assassinations? Also, I got some 100k endo. Oh man, you are written well. I wish I would get some 100k Cuba. I like SS in nation. Yeah, we do like those missions because usually they're fast, but some of them, oh man, they are pain. They're such a pain. Usually, like Ambulance. It's an assassination mission that requires you to stay AFK for something about 10 to 15 minutes, no? Because as I mentioned already, mentioned lore, there is like few versions of the same Warframe. Not to mention once they was thinking of making a gender banned version of Warframe, but they decided not to. Instead they made a proto frame, which is not exactly a gender band, yeah, but still, the fact that Warframe can change his skin mid-game is amazing feature. But I don't like proto frames because sometimes they can speak, and you know, I'm unused for them to be able to speak. I kinda like to be in my solitude. I don't like anyone commenting on my a streamer says he doesn't want to get comments here. No, funny joke. But I mean I just like to play in silence, and proto frames, they do talk a lot as far as I remember. And I don't like when proto frames talk. The only proto frame that is allowed to talk is Mari, because she's just the best. And it's a pleasure to listen. Okay, Anasa? Bra, female rhino. What's a possibility of like female Sogoth or male Lemur? I mean, we probably it's not there yet. It's not enough members of the LGBT that's playing the warf to implement this feature. Because, you know, devs are gonna implement a feature only if it's gonna pay them well. We need to sign a petition, yeah? Do you want to see male version of the MRE? I wonder. Plus 6k Koa. Amazing. Oh, reset? I've got nothing. Insanity. Just insanity. I think it's absolutely the same. The same set I had. I'm homeless, man. I'm so homeless. Right, let's just do the Nether Cell, but in a team. To have a room for a mistake. I just not really in a mood for the tryhard. I don't think there will be a male version of Marie. It will be just some guy with a wisp. Idle hut for night wave should be interesting. Oh, is this a night time? Because Warframe can have their own batches. Bruh, I just wish Warframe would have some more content than just few more Railjack missions once in half of a year. Marie is also technically just a female. What do you mean technically just a female? Like, yeah, like... She was not altered by the Albert to become a Warframe? At least partially? Okay, I have seen there are some news. Operation Battle of the Beast ends June 1. Ah, thanks. No, that's not really interesting. But thanks for a reminder. Thanks. They ends in 1 hour. Bruh, every time I'm looking at idle planes, I see this I see the sentence that day ends in something about 1 hour. It's never nighttime. Like it's never nighttime. Absolutely never. Okay. Since it's not a nighttime, let's continue doing nether cells. So did you guys pick up your shiny treasure? This time it's yellow shard, yeah? I don't have the reputations for freak. Which is confused in 1999 starting a scene when you see each hex member, they have displayed some notes about them. Norsen is last note being Batch. I mean, initially when we started the Warframe 1999, I thought like it's... Shit, I don't want... Let me throw it off. Okay, whatever. Initially I thought that those guys, they are just in the... They're just AI, you know, they are not real. But apparently it's some kind of a time loop. Apparently it happened in the past. I was surprised. Because I thought, you know, if you are jumping into the PC, that means you are entering the digital world, and those guys, they are not real, in a way. But no, it just doesn't work like that. Apparently, those guys in the hex, they're just from the past, which was kind of weird. Syndicate strands have batches, and there can be multiple people being like Titania. And predictions for next prime. What was the oldest dwarf? I kind of wanted to think that Dante would get a prime because they released a skin for him. So like, why not? Why not having the prime version too at the same time? Hype. That's why when Dev said Garuda Proto will be just other Garuda and will bring that smoke finger found in some hole. Stynex. Stynex, the Warframe that no one plays. Oh man. Initially I thought like the oldest dwarf is supposed to get a prime version, but apparently it doesn't really work like that. Yeah. Man, I kind of forgot to pick up the arcane. I'm not sure if that matters, but +1 arcane is it's always good. Let me travel the distance real quick. Maybe the god, I could see that. Wait. The god doesn't have the god doesn't have prime version? Oh man, it's just a skin. I see. It's just I have about the skin on the god. And I honestly thought that the god has a prime version. Oh my god, no. Oh no. No way. Stack is cool, but mostly people can't play him because they only like spam 4. It's just I also don't see that the stacks would have a good subsumability. And you know, it kind of makes me think that he's average, like Jade, for example. But even Jade has something interesting to subsume. Stream Prime jump scare. For those who want to farm her. Farm for her for free. But still, the scariest part is to farm the regular Citrine man. I swear. And main are male, female, and prime star. What? That's confusing. What does that mean? When main are MF? Does that mean gender or like what? Did I miss anything? Because prime lists are different than that main ones. I mean, if there's a pattern, then that might make sense. And of course, I would always think that the newer Warframe is, the force are the odds that he's gonna release the prime version. At least in my opinion. Basically, main ones switch gender each release, but prime is to male to female. It's C. They keep a balance, huh? That's funny. But with the prime versions, that potentially could be a coincidence, no? Like, maybe? Pretty sure they have like a lot of offerings to be released. They have a lot of plans. I wonder which warframes are planned to be released. What ideas do they have, especially considering that nowadays meta is it's really hard. It's really hard to keep up with the damage at this point. Can you help me run some hex cache with Chroma? I could if there's a mission. What were the last 4 normal frames? Normal? At least I don't know. I don't really watch. I remember only one Warframe that was released in my playtime. It was a Varuna Prime, and of course it was not normal Warframe. And I think Jar, yeah. I think I started playing stuff about when Jar Prime released. No, I think that's it. Or maybe not released, but I do remember seeing her in the shop. They have to rework Titania. I think only like 1 and 2 needs rework. Lantern is funny, but also kind of boring. 1 is okay, man. 2 is for me completely useless. 1 basically gives you a status immunity to you and your team, man. It's a good ability to have. I kid you not. Especially if you invest a little bit in the duration, so it would last a little bit more than 10 seconds. But other than that, it's also like you have a sure-footed, prime sure-footed when you cast it. So you're not gonna get knocked down. It's okay ability, just you need to cast it a lot. Plus its main ability to trigger your augment. I'm not sure if this ability needs a rework. But 2, man, 2 is literally useless. Like, for me, second ability is ability to go for the subsume, because especially I don't really want to cycle through them all. Let's capture bounty for Legacy sites. How many missions do you want to play? Plus you can just use a regular chroma. It doesn't have to be a prime version. And as far as I remember, this week offers you chroma. Regular one, no? Like they have the same bonus. And plus, you need to be close when I will be taking the safe, when I'm gonna be opening it, to benefit with to benefit from my booster. So I could remember that chroma exists. Oh man, oh man. Yeah. Funny thing, that warframe was used pretty much only in Idle Hunt back in the days. I don't remember him being used anywhere else other than the Exploiter Orb. For the credits purpose, of course. Alrighty. Seriously, Mars Blade should have a better one, and Chroma one has. What abilities? What abilities do I have? Scream. What? A mental breath? Bruh, what? I mean, anyway, I literally simply, I don't care what his abilities are doing. I need only 4. And every credit farmer needs 4. Do everyone get the credits from Chroma? Only if you are gonna be staying in the range of my ability. Otherwise, no. Like, if I'm gonna be opening the safe, as far as I remember, if you are gonna get the credits, because I'm not sure if you will get the credits across the whole map, but if you do, my buff is not gonna be applied to you because you're gonna be staying too far, so you kinda need to stay close there. Should try out those blades, they're fun. Mars Blade? Oh. I think I also got Incarnate for Mars Blade, unironically. Yo, let me bless you a little bit. And yes, all Archon weapons have some funny their own combo if you use them correctly. But bruh, why using Archon weapons if you can use Incarnate weapons? Damn. Like they are literally the best. Although I feel like there's a lot of good weapons. Okay. I have zero idea how do I access my PC. And, seems like I cannot, so I need to leave relay. Shit. Yeah. As far as I remember, like, only weapon I have used back in the days, it was probably Cronin. Loading. Didn't get credit lesson. Bruh. I thought I waited enough. Jesus crap. I probably should have asked. Sorry. Right. Let me think. Before I do any stupid mistakes. Again. I need to probably get into the mission. In this area. Let's see if I have the bounty. Yes, I do have. Normal mission, please. Find and open the cross save before completing the mission. Yes, nice. It's exactly what I want. So, friends. Show Steve. Invite. Should work. I hope you are not gonna be kicked. Or I can try to relaunch the mission. Wait, whip on down E? Oh, 1k%. Like damage transfer, what? That's what Snaky Whip Archon does? We will never know. By the way, I think we need to stay in the bike area, yeah. It's a good upgrade I'm out for Titania. I'm not sure that you need to do anything, because for the most part my crew member is supposed to... Wait, what do you mean this... wait a second, what do you mean it's survival mission? Find and open... Wait, was not there? Wait a second. Wait. Am I dumb? But for real, am I dumb? Or there was... Shit. Okay, guys. Guys, have you seen capture mission? Because I thought I launched capture mission, but it's survival. There was capture mission first tier. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Extract boys. Because 5 minutes is too much. Although it's not that much. Usually you can do capture in like 4 minutes, so we can like wait an extra minute, I guess. It's okay. It's not a big deal. If yeah, the level is kinda low, so we might survive. Okay, where's the first save? Bruh, I was too late. Anyway. Well done, Kubrow. I'm pretty sure that the weapons you can craft and the weapons that Archons are using, they are not the same. One way or another, they are tuned down or tuned up. At least this is at least the main difference. Okay, I have found the key. Some boys group up close to the safe. And also I hope you guys have the credit booster the regular one. Because farming credits without credit booster is just a waste of time. So, okay, you're there? I see. Let's open and receive. Now we just gotta find an extraction point, and it's supposed to be somewhere there. And we can just wait over there. Is this the way I came from? Yeah, I think it is. The map is explored. So that doesn't make much sense. Sonic is down. Oh no. What to do? I mean, at least guys, you will get the antivirus mod. So you're gonna be safe. In the future. -1 mod to farm. Like if you want to farm Code Lich, you need the antivirus mod. One way or another. There's like something about 8 of them, as far as I remember. So it's either way, it's a good thing, even if we are wasting extra minutes. Is it 250k crits in 5 minutes with booster while doing the cache? With booster, it's something about for 100k last time I did. But I think they nerfed Chroma in a way, because usually I do remember that you have had 600k per one mission with a booster, with Chroma. But after they nerfed the Secure Lecta, I think they also did something with the Chroma. Both boosters or only to this booster? The credit booster, 1 credit booster and Chroma ability, that's it. If you would get lucky and receive a booster from your Kubra, that would be amazing. Especially would be even better if you would be able to receive a weekend credit booster, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Or maybe when you said like boss boosters, you meant the blessing, yeah? I don't remember if I have used blessing though, but blessing is also as a little bit of value. That you definitely would want to have. We'll just figure it out. Of course, I am not gonna be getting much credits because I don't have boosters. I have only my Chroma. But you guys supposed to get some. Or if you don't have boosters, then I just wanna question you, why are you doing this mission? So is it better than running an index for credits? It might not be particularly better, but it's just a little bit more chill. You like turning your brain off compared to the index when you just gotta try hard to not die and so and so. So okay, just with my Chroma I've got 300k credits, so is that a lot? Chroma in the blessing. If I would have credit booster, I think I would get 600k. I haven't got 100k, what? That's weird. Let me leave and rejoin. Okay. By the way, Radio, how much did you get? I don't crazy thing. I try my corpus money. My care do damage. Good luck. It's a secure lector you're trying to do damage with. Do you mean you're leveling it up? Man, I wish I leveled it up before they would nerf the credit gains from the gas procs and so on and so on. Not again? Okay. $400k? Okay. So for the radio stub it apparently worked, I think. Plus I think, Steve, I think you stayed with your operator. That potential could mess up the ability on of my chroma, because I have seen. No, you were in, you were titanium. I see. Then I don't know why you have got 100k. I simply have the idea. Keyword is trying. Bruh, if you are leveling up the secure Alexa, I really would advise you to have a P booster. I really would. Because leveling up stuff without it is a pain. I have to just stand on near the cache, right? Yeah. Yep. Can I stay in her reserving? I think yes. I'm back. Did some night wave grind. Nice, dude. Have you done idles? But I would believe from the mobile it's literally virtually impossible to do this. If it doesn't work, I just use Valkyr. Especially funny her passive with gunblades. What's Valkyr's passive with the gunblades? Huh? She doesn't even use gunblades. So, like, Radio says he got 400k. Nah, that's weird that you didn't get it. Really weird. I don't even wanna try to do add-ons on mobile. Yeah, that would be a silly experience. It's like playing Terraria on a controller. I have no idea how people do this, because Terraria is such a mechanically intensive game sometimes. 100% damage and gunblades are legally melee weapon. Wait, she has her damage being increased on a flat 300%. Insane. I'm granted for the calendar? No, I am helping Mike and Redo getting some credits by farming the Tecrot safe. I already did my calendar, so I don't need to farm it whatsoever. Okay, I've got the key. Avengers, assemble. Wukong. Titanium. I mean, you can try to exit the Razor Wing, just in case. Okay. But I think it's supposed to work. I was 2 years old when I found out that dollars are actual credits. Haha, cool. When I first saw that we have dollars in the hex, when I didn't play the hex at all, I thought this is just a different currency that is supposed to convert to credits by a different ratio. Because when I saw those guides, those farming guides, I could not believe you couldn't get that many credits just in a few minutes. I thought the ratio, the conversion of the dollars to credits, it's supposed to be like something like 2 to 1. Like, it was too much from the credit cache. It took 305 years to realize that the creation behind the events are Cephalon. I didn't even try to realize it. This is the difference. I didn't even try. Because no one knew. Guys, who of you knew that yeah, the decoration behind your Riven mod when you're enhancing or rolling the Riven? Who would guess? Who would know? Who guys of you knew that it was a Cephalon? No one thinks about it. No one, absolutely. Is there a run this booster? I think no. With I mean, yeah, last time I have run with booster, I've got something about this amount too. I think they you know what I wanna do? I wanna try running this mission without chroma ability and see if something will change. And to not fuck you up, guys, I will just leave my ultimate ability and I will just run away from the cache, so the ability is not gonna be working on me, but it might work on you, so I'll be a sacrificial lamb. I wanna see if my ability does something to enhance the credits gain. In some of us, that is a Cephalon. Bruh, I thought it's some like cyberpunk-like decoration, like I'm not gonna lie. I really don't think much about it back in the days, and it was just a part of the decoration for me, like a fancy decoration. I don't know that watched the stream on Raven's because the director said his name. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Sacrificial palm. So usually I get on 300k. So let's see if something will change. It just also might be a possibility that my booster guys might not apply to you. That also might be a possibility that I account. Okay. Wait a second. I think about it changed. That's bad. Let's deep into our friend lore. Oh. Do you mean you also the Warframe nerd? Warframe lore nerd? Like Azrael is? Oh my god. Cannot be. Tell me something about Warframe I don't know. It's probably not gonna be hard. Like tell me something that is hidden for a regular player. Okay. I hope I'm gonna find the safe because yeah, it's not displayed on the map. The best lore in all game history. I mean, the fucked up part is you actually need to actively search for the lore stuff in the game. The game is not gonna be that easy for you to display the lore just as you play. You literally need to look here and there, especially considering that Azrael discovered it to me, that some lore parts are hidden behind the comics, books, that you can only buy. can use some mesh tool to swap turrets, lens, and also lasers apparently. Turret a lens? What is this? What's turret a lens? Lasers. Wait. Are we talking about spy mission? Lasers I can understand. But turrets? Swap, alignments, you mean you can just hack the turrets so they're gonna be working for you? Maybe this what you mean? I do remember I'll build like that at least for lasers that so Warframe, maybe it is a mirage, yeah, that she can kinda make the lasers to be friendly. I do remember it, yes. Green have a two nervous system. Oh, really? That's a surprise, in a way. But why? Why they're using two near systems? For what? Press 2, unlike a corpus laser or turrets, they will start attacking enemies and not you. The lasers stop tripping you. Oh yeah, I do remember about this. Exterminate. Boys, we are fucked. There's only survival mission that you need to wait for like a long amount of time. I'm not sure if want to play survival. It's 5 minutes instead of 3 to 4 plus an extra minute for the extraction. So like 6 minutes. It's not very efficient, but we can just for the test purpose we can go. If you do mission to upgrade currents, if you use Mirage with clones to kill enemies, you get 4 out of 5 kills instead of 1. By the way, guys, I remembered another fun fact about incarnate weapons, that when you are completing the challenges, you can use your amp's secondary fire mode, or at least I did it once and it worked. I don't remember for which incarnate, but this exactly incarnate that required you to kill enemies with the incarnate form, it also got triggered on your amp secondary mode. Okay. I don't remember which exact incarnate I did it with, but apparently it had a similar code, so probably it's the reason why it triggered. That was funny. So I didn't even activate my incarnate, and yet I completed the challenge. Bruh. I hate the crowd maps, I swear. Oh, Meridian 1 apparently triggers primarily arcanes for some reason. Merlina? Who's she? Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, assemble. You're all there, yeah? So, be my guest and insert the key in the safe. If you can, of course. So it is. Did I get it? No, I didn't. So, yeah, we need to pick up unidentified item, and this is the credit stash. But right now I have 100k credits basically. Okay, now we kinda need to survive until the mission's done. I need to go. See you guys. Yeah, see you, Jackie. See you. Was a pleasure. You really can drive. Weird. Why? Why does it trigger then? How does it... How? Wait, what? That doesn't make sense? But yeah, Warframe. Warframe, suddenly it all makes sense. Suddenly, because it's Warframe, it makes sense. I wonder if you can install focus lens in the key drive of PRLA. No? Or is it just a skill? No, it's not just a skill. Yeah, it's like a whole separate key drive you can mod, no? I just haven't really played her, so I can't say for sure. But like I do remember, like in some missions, you can install focus lens in your key drive, so you would get your ultimate ability on your Predator to charge faster. Because you need to install focus lenses on your every equipment for it to charge faster. So I wonder if it's also gonna be working with the RLS key drive to boost it even further, the focus gain. Okay, I'm lucky enough to find an exit before the time is gonna be ended. If you play hijacker with ARL, if you sit on Marina, you lose Marina HP instead of shields. Somehow. And if it dies, what happens? Are you gonna be down too? Or do you need to just remount? Yeah, Atlas here is shield. That's funny. I had zero knowledge about Yarla's mechanics, because I never really played her. But in fact, that's cool that her K drive is a separate entity. But right now I really wonder if you can install. No, you cannot. You cannot install focus lens. Yeah, because like it probably works the same like with the weapons, exalted weapons. You cannot have ravens for those. You cannot install anything. I've got myself 200 credits in total. Not sure if that's tied. Okay, I see. So if I would use my booster, I would have 300k. I mean, a chroma booster. So in fact, chroma booster yeah matters. I have only a credit blessing. Other than that, I have nothing. Credit blessing, my chroma, and that's it. So if I use those things combined, I will get around 300k. Pretty much each attempt. But credit blessing is like plus 25% or something like that. So it's not like you are gonna be doubling your income. Of course, it's nice to get, but getting yourself a credit booster would be more beneficial. So for now, it's kind of cooked because there's no capture missions, and you only want to capture this to do this mission when it's a capture mission. Like survival is a little bit too long. It's credit-wise would probably be better to just run index at this point, because getting this amount of credits in 6 minutes. It's whatever. Oh, I have a blessing, not booster, my bad. Yeah, maybe for a quick credit if you are new tenant, but like I'm telling you guys, you would never want to farm anything without a booster, because booster will just save your time. Like, it will make like you did 2 missions at the same time. Oh, I don't know why I have only had 50k with booster. Maybe because they could change something to nerf the crowd safe mechanic. They could change that the credits from the safe, they would not get multiplied with the booster or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure they did something with that. Basically, I have to spend half your time. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't really see a reason to do this credit farm, because there's no capture missions. So I'm gonna be disband. And this is why I could not craft myself Wauban, Cyber, Titania, regular. Because, man, I would never get myself a resource pickup booster. It would never drop, like literally. So I would never farm Cryotic. What chroma build do I need to do this? It's nothing special. Your ability, your ultimate ability doesn't... It's not getting affected by your ability strength, so I just put sprint speed on my frame and a little bit of survivability, I think. No. Custom speed. Dude, literally, I built my guy for sprint speed, bullet jump speed, parkour velocity. Zero forma. Yes, zero forma. And literally, the simplest build possible. Since you are not probably gonna be doing this in the steel path, and I don't think the steel path matters, you can literally put anything. So I'm tempted to rush for 50 plat. Rush? Bro, never rush. It's not a good idea. Just wait a few days, it's okay. You should do that on Uriel. Why? Because he's one scarce with parkour. But if I will play Uriel, I'm not gonna be getting credit booster that comes with Chroma ultimate ability. Chroma's ultimate ability gives him twice amount of credits gain, while you're gonna be staying close. This is the only reason why we are playing Chroma, to boost our credits even more from the save. Otherwise, personally, I would just use Titania then to move faster. So you wanna farm cool Lich? I got one level 1 Lich. I mean, potentially I could. I still need to like complete my Sedna. I can try. Let's go. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna be getting rage on my Lich by completing your planet. But let's see. My Lich is on Railjack. Yeah, and I have failed my Lich 1, 2, 3 times already. So like I need 1 or 2 attempts. Nah, actually this is the last attempt, I think. But the worst is that his rage bar is literally at 0 mark point, so it's gonna take a while to spawn him. Right, so... concussion, friends. I choose Steve. Steve, do you have ul mod? Remind me. Do you have this mod? Because it's pretty much required to farm a leech at this point. You will always be... You're always gonna get more if you're gonna be completing this those red veiled missions. And if you're gonna be killing allies by killing special enemies, by finishing them off, you are gonna be getting more. So it doesn't matter which level your leech is. You will be always... You'll be always getting them. So launch the mission. Wait, what? What do you mean, Zerdok? Malicious in Earth? No. You're Sedna, yes. That's why I am telling you to launch your mission, because I just cannot launch your mission for you. Because my missions are regular. It's just a matter of fact, if you want to do your college first, we can do your first. Because I am not in a rush to do mine. I can just wait until the next week to get another Requiem. So both get more, right? We will test it out and see. No, I just watched something on another tab and I was confused, so... yeah. Your thoughts are a little bit too loud, Zerlik. But it's game. Oh, I should have swapped my build for thermal, I think. So you need to finish off this this boy, and to finish him off, you need to get out of the Titanius form. Operator cannot finish. So by killing the target like that, you're going to get your murmur. And as you can see, progress is meh. My fingers are too loud. Is this something about Arcane Soul? Oh man. That happens a lot. At least the bruh. I just remembered about one fat finger case. In Russian there's like a word that pretty much means sleep. So you would want to say I wanna go to sleep, yeah, but if you switch one letter that is located close on your keyboard, if you switch the letters, the order of letters by this mistake, you'll basically say that you want to shit instead of sleep. So fat finger problem is real. Like just imagine, because you typed the wrong button instead of typing "oh man I wanna sleep," you are typing "oh man I wanna shit." Oh yeah, it really works like that, huh? What if I want to shit and sleep? I guess you take your pills. I sleep for so like 8 hours yesterday. Oh wait, I mean I was just saying about the fat finger incident. That in some languages you can accidentally change the word's meaning in an unpredictable way by accident. So I don't get rage But I've got Murmur, I'm pretty sure. I don't care about Murmur, but I care about Rage. And by doing your missions, I don't get my rage. So my coalition is just not gonna spawn. That's the problem. I shit for like 8 hours yesterday. Dude, you're shitting. You're shitting, I swear. I was looking at Arcane Pistolier and its effect just broke and works on other guns. Do you mean when you use it with the help of your pistols? Your main rifle will also have 100% ammo efficiency? I doubt. But even if it does work like that, still it's really uncomfortable to use. Because Pistolier, its ability is really short. So it's not that cool as you could think. Plus, in my opinion, Pistolier is a little bit overrated. The only thing you would want to use Pistolier on is when you are doing low level mission. Or where you actually can shoot the head. And when I say low level missions, I honestly say those missions when you fight regular enemies that are not really restricted, do not have like damage attenuation and so and so and so. Like so you'd be able to constantly kill stuff. Yeah, it works like that. If you proc at one headshot, you can swap to any gun and you have efficiency. That's funny. But it's Arcane Pistolier works like for 10 seconds here, so it's like if that doesn't bother you to do this every freaking 10 seconds, oh man, then I guess that's gonna be a way. But it's always like that with the Wazarian Focus School. Because in the Wazarian Focus School there is a skill that will make you immortal for 5 seconds. So basically what we can say, fuck the survivability mods, man. Just use Wazarian School. Just dash with your operator through your warframe and be immortal. You don't need survivability at all. It's basically the same thing as they are with the Arcane Pistolier and the rifle weapons. No, because I usually have primary as a mob killer, then like in Colonel X or something to kill Eximus. I mean, Eximus units, they're not that much harder than regular enemies, no? So like, whatever. And the From use this method too. Arcane Pistolier? Arcane Pistolier method? I think no. As far as I remember from what I have seen from the Metafarm guide, they use subsumes from the helmet that will give you something about 75% ammo efficiency as your skill. There's such a subsume. I just don't remember how it's called. And it's just munitions, yeah. Ammo efficiency 75% for 5 seconds. Of course, its duration can be can get more. Not sure about the ammo efficiency, but yeah, you need this for the end of arm, or not end arbitration. Excuse me. Let's do your leech. Are you sure? Protect subsume. I mean, it's another way. Aren't technically titanium exalt pistols? They are. But they count like a secondary. Hijack. Survival. Okay, let's go survival. Yeah, you really need a lot of ammo when you are doing an arbitration farm. So I'm sure a lot of players bring the protect subsume, but it's a job for a support to bring this subsume. Damage dealer should run this mod, not mod, the skill that will get him ammo efficiency. Like as far as I remember, Volt also a good support, and so on, so on, so on. Is the capture better? No. Right now it doesn't matter because I literally don't have rage at all. I do like to leave capture for last, because then if I would get something from the Lich, the Ul mod, for example, I would be able to complete the mission in a minute. Otherwise, if Lich is not gonna drop anything, I'll just abort the mission to not waste my time. And the Lich is still gonna be in the railjack. I mean, it's effect proc for 12 seconds, so you can have infinite ammo and titanium if you can aim. Yes. Yes. It's true. But my main problem was that you can use it only like in those survival missions. But when I really have ammo issues, it's when I fight bosses. For like example, in the Period Rebellion. And in the boss fights, I literally can never proc my pistolier. And this just infuriates me. In the fights when you really want to have some unlimited ammo options, you just cannot proc pistolier whatsoever. Because those enemies, they have damage attenuation. And if they have damage attenuation, man, you would want to get some infinite ammo. But you just can't. You don't have enemies to proc pistolier from. And I do not really struggle against regular enemies that much. Also, one more thing about survival missions. Since we also have those security keys that we can now install and reduce the time by 1 minute, I think survival missions, they are freaking good now. So they're not that bad how they used to be before. There it is. Yeah, we need to pick it up and bring to the terminal. GG. Also, I do like survival missions on Sedna. It's Sedna, yeah? Because it's really easy to find keys over there. Because the map layout is simple. I mean, yeah, it's like comfortable when you are dealing with garbage NPCs to use your pistol there. But man, when I really need to unleash my damage on some tough enemies, on some tough endgame enemies with damage attenuation, I don't have a single target to stack my pistol off. It just makes me mad. I have like 4 keys in one survival mission in Sedna. 1? As far as I remember, this is not possible. I mean, you probably mean that you have found them across multiple rounds, but maximum you can get is probably 3 keys in 1 round. So to respawn the key, you need to trigger the life capsule. Otherwise, it's not gonna spawn. So each round, if you are gonna be triggering the air capsules, you'll be able to find up to 3 keys. Not sure about 4. But it's if you are playing with a good squad that knows where to find the keys. It was a syndicate mission. It doesn't really matter what mission it is, because security key is supposed to be everywhere, other than circuit. The only place you cannot get security keys is in the circuit, which is fucked. Oh, so each capsule 1 round? No, 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 no. It's like key can spawn like each capsule can spawn a key. So when a capsule spawns, you pretty much can hunt for the key. But when you pick up the key and insert, the key is not gonna respawn there until you will pick up the air capsule. And also, if you fail to install key and you are taking the key and run into the PC to install it, but someone activates the capsule, your key is gonna disappear. So you just gotta install key before activating the air support. And pretty much air support, as far as I remember, it spawns like something about once every 4 seconds, no, or something like that. I don't remember. So it's like a limited amount of keys you can get per 1 round. And I think the best you can get is probably 3 keys, which will make a survival mission lasting for 2 minutes, which is significant. Okay. What do we have? Sabotage. Sabotage is fast mission, almost like a capture, as far as I remember. But sometimes there are map layouts that it's really hard to find the keys. Plus also, the keys, they do have predetermined location. It works like the crowd keys, in a way, that their locations are always going to be the same. They have only certain spawn locations, but it's still going to be hard to find them. At least for me, because there's so many places to learn about. I would rather just use Golden Instinct at this point. By the way, Golden Instinct from the helmet, it also will point out a direction for the key. But you need to mod it for range. You need to mod your warframe for range for it to be a little bit more useful. Because I kinda had it on my titanium, but then I realized I have no range. So it kinda doesn't really show the key. I spawned my golden instinct, and a poor thing cannot go farther than a few meters away from me. That was yikes. Eh? Who? Wait, it's mine or? It's mine. Really? No way. No way. This is almost 0% rage by my leech spawn. It's insane. I'm so lucky. I'm so fucking lucky, man. You just cannot imagine. Because it's literally like 5% maybe of him spawning. Nice. Let's see. I've got wool. Not bad. I am not gonna be dropping the mission. Otherwise I will just miss this mod. Also, when you're aborting the mission, you will lose murmur. But in my case, it doesn't matter, because I don't need murmur. I don't plan to look for the third mod ever. It's a waste of time. Also, your arm automatically will destroy the mission object, because it's gonna home. on the nearby enemy, and those ambuls, they are considered like they are enemies. Very convenient. Also, as far as I remember, I can just use my rifle, yeah? And I will be able to finish off the accolade. Let me remind myself. Yeah. Nice man. For those who don't know, you can interact with some objects on the map in your reserving form if you will equip a rifle. A dart rifle that you are using to hunt animals with. Just let me find this single acolyte and see if I can finish him off. I think I can. I think I can. Let me try. Ah shit, I cannot. I cannot try. But it's okay. I'm pretty sure I can execute him with a rifle in my hands. I think I have tried this already in the past. GG's. Got the first hint. Oh, nice. I would not recommend trying the combination at least until you will discover your second mod. Time to do my own leech. Yeah, I have my leech in the Red Jack mission, so the only thing we can do is just to hunt for yours. But as I said, I don't recommend discovering the combination until you will discover the third mod. Because if you will fuck up, your leech is gonna travel on the Mars, and that will mean that his rage bar is gonna be reset. And if his bar reset, he's not gonna be showing up for a long amount of time. I was lucky. That's it. The odds were not in my favor. So like usually before trying your leech, I would suggest you to discover the second mod. What if we try wool first and in the second? I mean, when your leech shows up and you have wool on the first slot, you can execute him once, always, to get yourself some kuva. But this is the thing I try to prepare you about. Don't execute him twice, because you might not be lucky to guess the mod right, and then his rage bar is gonna reset when he will travel to the next planet. Because if your combination is gonna be right, no, I don't remember. I don't remember what's then. I just kinda do remember that it's a bad thing to try to finish off the leech if you don't have discovered your second mod. I don't remember why it's bad. And I just remember that it's unadvised. What do we do when we get second hint? When we get second hint, that means that where's my wool? Let's see. So I have two mods. One hint, second hint. Music. Fuck off. Basically, I can execute the leech once, but if I have two available mods, then I can try to finish them off, fuel them. Like for example, let's say Jahu and Locke, the mods I need for this leech. I will simply just try whatever combination that I see fits. The combination of the mods at this point, it doesn't matter. We just gotta uncover the right combination by any means. But the thing that makes it a little bit simpler is Requiem Murmur, a summon that we can use to summon Lich at the start of the planet, when his rage bar is at 0. At 0 point mark, because fulfilling his rage bar it's it's the biggest time drain when you are hunted for the Lich. I think the combination kind of matters though. Not really. How would you say a combination matters? Combination matters when you know. I mean, the combination matters only for one thing. You can set up ul on the first slot, so you will get an additional kuva every time you will try your Lich, no matter what happens. After that, whatever place your mod's gonna be placed on, like if lock will be on the second or on the third, that doesn't matter. It's just a point of, are you gonna be lucky to discover your combination or not? If you lucky, you can get your Lich completed in one planet. That will happen that Jahu and Locke will be exactly second and third mod. But if no, the Lich gonna jump on another planet with resetted rage bar. That means he's not gonna be visiting you anymore until the rage bar is gonna be high enough. He's not gonna show up for you to finish him off. And when he resets his rage bar, when he travels to another planet, this is the time to use your Requiem Murmur to just forcibly summon the Lich to instantly try another combination until you will find the right one. So this is what makes this hunt a little bit more efficient. You can get to level 4 if you are super unlucky with ul, no? Yes. Yes, you can. Sedna. This is probably the level 4, no? Yep, my Lich is level 4, so I pretty much wasted 4 attempts. And this is the maximum amount of attempts you can probably waste by this tactic if you are gonna be really unlucky. So, do you need help with your Lich? Or will you do the Earth missions by yourself? Good luck with your Railjack XD. I'll let you know when I need help. Oh boy, there's another problem, man. If I will kill my Lich in the Railjack, I won't be able to help you. Because only those players that have their cool Lich in the Railjack mission already can play together in that mission. For example, you won't be able to join my Railjack hunt because you don't have your cool Lich on this stage. This mission is allowed only for those players who have their cool Lich over there. So for example, if I will kill my Lich and you will get your Lich in the Railjack, I'm not gonna be able to play with you at all this mission until I will get my Lich to this area again. So I can kind of wait for you to do your Lich, or I can just help you a little bit in the Earth missions. Of course, if the help is required. All right. Yes, please. Okay. I can do few missions for sure. Also, when someone finishes off the Lich, as far as I remember, you also get some murmur for yourself. So that's why you have discovered your first mod when I finished off my Lich. So when you are doing a murmur hunt, you pretty much gotta play in a team. So another player's cool leech will have a chance to spawn, and if this cool leech spawns, he also will bring with himself a few more acolytes. So that's additional murmur. Plus, if a guy will fail his leech when he's trying to execute, you are gonna get your murmur again. And I think if your ally will successfully defeat the cool leech, executing him 3 times, you also will get additional murmur. So playing in a team is always beneficial. Alright. But another bad thing is sometimes you just cannot get players in your team when you are doing this mission in a public lobby. No, just no one joins. Like nothing you can do. Hydralist. Day ends in 13 minutes. Oh. Man, maybe I wanna do some idle hunt in the near future. I'm waiting for 13 minutes is whatever task. I wonder if you guys wanna do the idle in the near future. Thermal. Exterminate, sabotage, rescue, sabotage. Okay. Let's do exterminate. I'll check some baby, so can you wait till I level up leech? Not a problem. Usually it doesn't take much time. I mean, if you're lucky enough, you will be able to discover your leech like in an hour or so. Like recently, Murmur Gain was buffed, it feels like for me. My first hint was corked, yeah. Oh, congrats. I hope you didn't try to execute him the third time, because that would be a waste. Since you don't know the third mod, like at all. I mean, your second hint. And sometimes there's a bug that even though you are pressing nothing, but your ally is killing coalition so fast that you are automatically executing him another time without even interacting with the leech. But doesn't execution wrongly give more? It does. But it will reset his rage bar, and rage bar affects the odds that he's actually gonna show up on the mission. And it's really hard to get him to show up in the first place. All right. It's really freaking hard to make him show up. That's the main problem. You pretty much need to complete half of your planets to get a realistic chance of him to show up on your mission. And that's gonna take you out of time. That's the main problem. Like, because if you don't execute him and you will stay on the Earth, his rage bar is gonna be something about 80% done, which means with something about 80% probability he will show up in the next mission. Instead, you are failing third attempt to get a little bit of murmur. And you get his rage bar reset, so that means you need to play minimum something about 5 missions to have great odds for him to show up. And keep in mind that discovering your second murmur mod is not such a big deal. It's worse when it comes to the third mod, because the higher you go, the more murmur is required to discover your mods. So that's why we never discovered the third mod, and we just use wool. For like, let's imagine you need to play something about 2 more missions on the Earth to discover your second mod, yeah? You play them, and your Lich still has like something about 90% probability to show up in your next mission, but instead you're failing the third try, and you're resetting him. He's now on the Mars, and now you need to play 5 missions, although you have like already discovered the second mod. And sometimes you I mean, 5 missions. It is realistic to get him in 5 missions, I guess. But the Lich will move to another planet if we can get enough murmur for second hint, no? If you really unlucky and you don't have teammates in your games, then that might be possible, yes. That you will get to the next planet because you have completed your missions on the first planet. But usually 95% of the times I've got myself some teammates that would spawn their coalitions on the Earth, and their coalitions would give me a murmur, because they would rather fail to execute their Lich, or they would win and defeat him, or they would just do nothing with the Kovalich, and this spawned Kovalich would summon like 1 or 2 more acolytes. Like each time Kovalich comes, he will also summon 1 or 2 or a little bit more additional acolytes in the mission, on top of the limit of the acolytes that mission already has. So it's one way or another gonna be a bonus murmur. And of course, if you have 4 team members, I mean 3 team members, we don't count ourselves here. If you have 3 team members, that means that there can be potentially 3 more Koaliches that will spawn, each at least 1 another acolyte that will give you murmur. So like realistically you can discover your second mod by the end of the Earth. And your Lich still gonna be maximum rage bar, so like last mission you'll be playing, he's most likely to show up, or if your Lich is not gonna be showing up in your last mission, guess what? You can just abandon mission and launch it again. Instead of finishing it off and resetting him, you can just abandon the mission and launch it again to try your luck next time. Right. And also, like, if you have good gear, I would always... I mean, yeah, for you it's not that relevant, but for those guys who have good gear on the railjack and overall, I would always recommend to do... Oh, fuck, this guy is loud. I would always recommend to do a railjack Kovalich solo, because it's simply faster, rather than killing each guy's Kovalich. But if you cannot, you just simply have no choice. That's the reality. Especially Kuvalich. If you can do Kuvalich solo in the real jack, it just makes zero sense to do it in a team. Because you don't get anything extra for killing the allies Lich. If you do Power Sisters Lich, you will get an additional special resource that you will be able to buy like another planet weapon for that currency. But even that I would not recommend to do with a team 2, because you will get only one extra key, and it's like nothing. One extra key per Lich, yeah? So it's like 3 more keys, if I remember correctly. You can get like 12 from one Void Fisher mission in the Religic. But it's all about the time investment at this point. I just find that sometimes it takes a lot of time to defeat Power Sisters, so it's not really that worth to do it in a team. Especially same applies to the Kodalich, man. If you can do the Kodalich solo, oh man, do it. Because those fights are so long, like in my memory, Kodalich fight, the final Kodalich fight, it's freaking too long. Especially if you will do it 4 times in a row. Kodalich are the best. They are the best to farm them. But they are probably the worst. Or are they? I mean, if you... I would say that Kodaliches, they are the slowest when it comes to defeating them in their final stage. Because their main fight, it takes much time, because you cannot damage them before you will deal with the crots in the area. And this is what makes this fight really slow. Opposed to when you can just destroy a few objectives in the Railjack mode when you fight Kodalich. Then you just jump in the main fight and you one-shot the Lich, you extract. Done. That's how easy it is with the Liches. But with the Kodaliches, man, you gotta play this stupid mini game for too long. Dodging the lasers and so and so. Destroying the Koda band one by one. It's, yeah, it takes a little bit more time in that area. Oh my god, I have 17 Misa V15 relics. Amazing. Right, let me upgrade this one. I mean, Kodalich barely takes 40 minutes, so it makes sense. Probably, yeah. I mean, yeah, on the bright side, they are really easy to farm. So it may justify it, I would say. Plus the whole system that you can buy yourself a weapon you want instead of rolling it. It just makes it so much better. You just simply you can wait the percentage of the weapon you need instead of buying it, opposed to the Koalitions when you can just hope that you will get the best possible damage bonus, which of course might not happen. So that's why I don't really care about the percentage damage when it comes to the Parvas and Coalition system. Because honestly it's a little bit overrated. You can just play just fine with a low percentage weapon, but if that happens, that you are gonna get 60% or 53 plus, you can try to just sell it, because there's a lot of people that jerk off to high percentages, so you can utilize it to your favor. And another thing is, the odds that your Kuva Power Sister will spawn with Ephemera, it's often about 10% or less. But the odds that your Kodalich will spawn Ephemera, it's something about 75%. So it's a W, man, one way or another. A big W for the, in my opinion. They literally work their ass to make this Kodalich a little bit more enjoyable than the last ones. But at the same time, Power Sisters, I feel like they do it takes less time to discover their mods, because when you kill one hound, you get something about 15% of murmur gain. It's quite a lot, believe me or not. Opposed when you kill an acolyte of Kuvalich, you get something about 2%. It literally makes sense when you play the Power Sister. You will see the difference. The murmur gain. It's just insane. Night and day. This is the only reason why I have farmed my Tenant Sisters first instead of Kuva. Because Kuvalichs, they feel so much slower. It's insane. But at the same time, I just don't really know a single good weapon from the Tenet. Like, every weapon I use, it's basically a Kuva variation, always. Like Kuva Nuker, Kuva that, Kuva this. So although Power Sisters, they are a little bit easier to farm, it's... Like I don't know about those weapons. They should let us push to the ultimatum. True. But if they would allow us to purchase 2 ultimatums, oh man, would make it a little bit too OP, no? Plus, sometimes I think someone might sell ultimatum, no? Like Bar, for example, or like Tashin, no? No. I might be tripping. No one sells it. Because it's too good. Also, sometimes when you finishing off the Kodalich or like Sister in the Railjack mission, you have something about 25% chance to get this ultimatum from the Lich. So we are eating well, time to time. Like one hour from the center or something. Yeah, that would make sense then to play the Descender. That would make sense. Because those rewards from the Descender, usually you can safely skip. Like, just tell me, what a formal blueprint is gonna do for you as a final reward from the Descender? Like, come on. Are we really... Do you guys really think a formal blueprint will do anything for you? Come on. What have you thought about? It's insanity. Although I'm not sure that the Sandy is supposed to be like end game content. It's something like a filler. I just cannot wait till this moment when they will change some weapons. Incarnates, I mean, to be in the Descender. They have said that they plan to move some incarnates to the Descender. Honestly, I wish that would happen, because Descender is so much fun to play compared to Circuit. If you compare, it's fun. But if you will try to find a reason to play it, you won't find it. Right now, there's almost no reason to play the Descender. outside of a few cases. I mean, if you don't have that many formas, I guess it takes something about like half of an hour to complete the full descender once, so it's not a big time investment. Like, bruh, look at this steel path reward. Rifle ribbon, okay, it's okay. Kit gun, no thanks. Arcanes that no one uses, still essence, but like whatever. And potato. Blue potato. Bruh. Do you think those rewards are really what we are expecting? No way. And so worse. I mean, sometimes, unironically, a normal version of the Descendia is better than the steel path. You know, that's the funniest thing. Formal blueprint. Here we go. Anyway. Okay, what time is it? Almost 1 a.m. So I think I'm gonna be done for today. Got second hint? Oh, really? But you are now on Mars, no? Or are you on Earth still? And then you have basically two choices. Either your second hint is placed on the third spot or the second, or I mean on the first instead of Ul. So pretty much you have 2 more attempts to go on your leech, and that's gonna be it. And if you have like your ultimatum after you fail this attempt, you just can use your ultimatum to instantly summon the leech on next planet, to not waste the time to farm his rage bar. Mars trying to spawn him. Yeah, like as I said, it's the hardest part about the leech, it's to spawn him. This is why I would not recommend to try him before you discover your second mod on Earth. Because then if you fail him, you will be able to go on Mars and instantly summon him again. If you have a Is the wrong weapon XD? I wanted Sobek, but I get Ogres, which I already have. 44% bonus Ogres, but you can fuse your Ogres with this one to enhance your own Ogres. Did you know about fusion mechanic? If you have 2 weapons, same weapons, you can destroy one weapon in favor of other, so your main weapon gonna get increased bonus damage. Yeah, okay. So if you know it, then you know. That's at least something. I mean, technically you could probably also, I mean, I'm not sure if 44% is like high enough for a sale, but maybe you theoretically could sell it like for like 50 to 100 plat, I don't know, if you care. You could try, but you need to Google probably and check the prices. If someone sells for that amount, not worth. Yeah, for me personally, even 300 plat is not that worth to sell the cool leech for. Like 400 plat would be somewhat okayish, in my opinion. But I mean, maybe, just maybe 300 plat is like the lowest amount I would go for to justify my time. But yeah, GG. Have a good night, guys. Sleep well and come there again, fresh and fresh. That's it. GG.